What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're gonna be basically, and I'm saying basically for a reason, but we're gonna be breaking down, talking about basically each and every 100 overall in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM, and ranking them on a tier list from S tier all the way down through F tier. Now, as we do talk about this thing, if you're new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button. As always, I appreciate all the support on the channel. Now, nearly every 100 overall, let's just get into it, okay? 100 overall MJ, if you got him, he's incredibly good. Can knock down shots, plays solid defense, A tier. 100 overall Shaq, another absolute beast, absolute stud, at least A tier. Vince, not great. At this stage, I think Vince is like C tier. If you got the card and like are still running him, like, I mean, whatever. But at this stage, you might want to look elsewhere for Vince Carter. KP, still gonna go A tier. Definitely a card that you guys can use and have a lot of success with. 100 overall C-Web. Honestly, I think A tier as well. C-Web is good. And a lot of these cards, like, they were really good for their time, but a lot of them, in my opinion, can still play. Like C-Web, I think can absolutely still play. 100 overall D-Book. C tier at this stage. Don't love him. Luka. Don't love Luka. Maybe B tier. I think he might be slightly better than a guy like the Devin Bookers and the Vince Carters, but I don't love him. Base Tim Duncan, I'm going to go D tier. Pro Pass Tim, I'm going to go A tier. I played against Pro Pass Tim on the No Money Spent today and got cooked. So, I'm telling you, Pro Pass Tim Duncan can still play. 100 overall Melo. I don't know, man. Like, he's fine. Just like, why would anybody use 100 overall Melo when Invincible Melo's in the game? So I'm actually going to go F tier. Blake Griffin, I don't know. I've never really liked Blake Griffin on this game, but honestly, I've never used the card. So, I mean, I'm kind of biased in him. I'm going to go C tier, but I don't love him. 100 overall T-Mac is incredible. A tier, if not S tier. The card is so good. Penny, he's fine. C tier. Pat Ewing, F tier. The card stinks. 100 overall Yao, S tier. Now, yes, the Invincible Yao, yes, the, GOAT Yao is going to be better than 100 overall Yao, but 100 overall Yao is still solid. Can definitely play at the very highest level. S tier for sure. 100 overall Shea, I'm going to go A tier. I don't know why people hate on Shea. He's a locker code card, but the card is still incredibly good. Like, if he's your point guard, you're fine. I ran Shea for the longest of times, and I think he is absolutely elite still to this day. Klay Thompson, 100 overall. I don't know. At this stage, C tier maybe. 100 overall Will, incredibly good. A tier caliber player. Chris Bosh, D tier, not good. Oscar, F tier probably. Like, am I slandering Oscar? I mean, I'm not trying to, but at this stage, the card's just not great. Ant, F tier. Jason Tatum isn't the worst for a 100 overall card. I mean, he's not great, though. Probably D tier. I just don't love him. James Worthy, Carlo, you're low-key right about him. He's not great. F tier. Anthony Davis, D tier. I mean, the GOAT Anthony Davis is good if you get your hands on him, but other than that, Anthony Davis cards in this year's game are just not ideal. Cade, not the worst. I'm gonna go D tier though. He doesn't even have a leaner, man. D tier. Clyde, I don't know, man. Clyde's not very good. I'm gonna go D tier. Only thing he has over Carmelo is, like, at least with Clyde, I mean, you can't just go get a locker code for a better card. So I guess D tier is where he belongs. Paulo, I don't get why Paulo gets so much hate. B tier, if not A tier. Like, he has a wide-ish player model. He's gonna be fine. I'm gonna go A tier. Ben Simmons, 100 overall. He's got to go S tier. I mean, he does. There's not that much difference between 100 overall Ben and the Invincible Ben. So, I mean, I've got to go S tier. Do I think the card's perfect? I mean, no. But the card is a solid enough card. Like, I think you got to go S tier and just live with the results. Like, I do think he is solid enough to at least be somewhat respected. James Harden up next. Not great. C tier maybe. D tier. I don't know. Chet's fine. I am going to go A tier with him. Right in there with, like, the will to the world. Dirk, I feel like you got to go A tier with Dirk as well. Yes, obviously, GOAT Dirk's better, but 100 overall, Dirk can still play. D12, 100 overall, not good. F tier. Larry Bird, really good. Got to go A tier with Larry. Honestly, T-Mac might get moved up to S tier for now. I'm actually going to move him there. Yes, I prefer T-Mac to Larry. Not by much, but by a slight margin. So he is going to go that slight higher. Scottie Pippen's not bad. I don't necessarily love his release. He is better than Luka. He is an A tier caliber point guard on this game. 100 overall Ray Allen, F tier. Rashard Lewis, F tier. Card's nearly unplayable. Mikan right in there with AD at D tier, not good. DeMarcus Cousins, F tier. The card stinks. Josh Smith, incredibly good. A tier. I love Josh Smith on this game. I will never hate on Josh Smith. Lonzo Ball price C tier, not good whatsoever. Hidu Turkoglu, when it comes down to 100 overall point guards, has to go S tier. He's probably your best 100 overall point guard if I had to choose. Now, I'm not trying to sit here and gas the card too much, but if I had to choose, he probably would go at that S tier. Jermaine O'Neal up next. I really like Jermaine O'Neal. I think he's better than Josh Smith and C-Web. He might even go S tier. I really do like what Jermaine O'Neal can provide. Money Mitch, C tier. Not the worst card, though, on the game. Joel Embiid, he's not actually that bad. Maybe B tier. Don't think he's quite A tier, but I do not mind Joel Embiid at all. Jonathan Isaac gets a lot of slander. I don't think he's that bad. I'm going to go B tier with him. People hate on him, but he's not that bad. Brandon Ingram, A tier. The card's definitely playable. If you got BI, got a really good at shooting guard on this game. Julius Randle, probably C tier. I think Jonathan Isaac is slightly better. Not the worst, not the best. KD 100 overall. I don't love him, but again, he is 6'10". I'll throw him at B tier. He's fine. Giannis 100 overall. I think you got to go A tier. Right in there with like Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan's going to do some things better. Giannis is going to do some things better. Both cards, in my opinion, are A tier. People hate on this LeBron James. This LeBron James is so good. He's A tier. He's not S tier. He is A tier, though. I love 100 overall Bron. Serge Ibaka, I'm going to go B tier. He's fine. Don't think he's next level good. MPJ, haven't used the card a ton. I'm going to go B tier, or A tier, but I have not used MPJ enough to really know. Elgin Baylor, not perfect. I am going to go C tier. I do think the card is playable. Bol Bol, I mean, he's 7'2". I'm going to go B tier, though. I don't think Bol Bol is perfect whatsoever. Still has that same release, the same slow release, which leaves something to be desired. Sean Marion up next. I think Larry's better. I think BI is better. I'm going to go B tier with Sean Marion. I don't think the card's bad, but I don't think he is that elite type of level. Kyle Korver hasn't changed a ton, and I'm going to throw him at D tier because of that. I really do not love what the card does provide. Victor Wembanyama, S tier, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you can get your hands on Victor Wembanyama, you are going to ultimately like the card. I don't make the rules. Like, he is that good. You guys can hate on me if you want, but Wemby can absolutely play, and that's why I am throwing him at S tier. Has the same releases like the Galaxy Opal. I think it is sped up, though. So, again, really, really solid card. Greg Oden, I can't hate on him. Is he B tier? Is he A tier? It's close. I mean, I'm going to go high B. I think Greg Oden's better than Joel Embiid. I just don't know if he can be in that Shaq KP type tier. But again, if Dirk's going to be in that tier, does Greg Oden got to be in that tier? I think it's close. I am going to put him at B tier, but I do think it's very close. Kwame Brown. For some reason, I just don't love Kwame. I'm going to throw him at C tier. Some people might really like what Kwame does provide for you guys on the floor. For me, whenever I've used Kwame, he's been the definition of mid. So he is going to go at C tier. Not that he's unplayable, just don't think he's great. Danny Manning up next. I really like what Danny Manning does provide. I'm going to go A tier with him. I know there's a lot of small forwards at A tier. You can move some guys around. I'm actually going to drop Paolo down to B tier. I do like the card. MPJ I'm dropping to B tier, even though I do like the card. It is what it is. You got to, have some separation at some stage. So I'm going to try to at least start doing that. Not that I hate certain cards, but at some stage, again, you do just have to separate them. Kazi Russell for 100 overall card is incredibly good on this game. Is he A tier? Is he S tier? I'm going to go S tier. I don't necessarily know if I love it, though. Again, he is somewhat undersized. I don't think Kazi is that great, but I think with his offensive ability, you do have to at least respect it. So I am going to throw Kazi Russell at that S tier. Again, you got to respect what the card does provide. David Thompson, not great, D tier. I don't love the card whatsoever. 100 overall Cat is actually really good. He's a card I wish I had. I'm going to throw Cat at I feel like A tier is gassing him. I'm going to throw him at B tier, but I really do like what Cat provides. I like his jump shot. I like his player model player build. Cat's really good, and if you are using Cat, just know you got a really solid power forward center on this game. Cat is extremely, extremely good on this game. Glenn up next, not great, not ideal. I'm actually going to leave him at B tier. Some people might argue A tier. I just don't see it with Glenn. He's fine. Like, again, he's usable, but to me, I'd prefer Larry Bird, I prefer Brandon Ingram, and I definitely prefer T-Mac. So it is what it is. Bam, D tier. He's actually going F tier. I'm sorry to Bam, but he's not great. Larry Keenan, they did you the worst way, D tier. J-Dub, at this stage, you're only 6'5". You can do some things, so I guess I'll throw you at C tier, but I don't love you. Miles Turner, definition of a B tier card. Like, he's fine. You can use Miles Turner. Some people are going to try to gas Miles Turner. It's not going to be me. He is B tier. He's fine. You can use him. You can have success with him. But anything higher than B tier is just guys that are gassing Miles Turner. I'm sorry. It's the way it is. Brad Beal, D tier, not good. Russell Westbrook, F tier, not good. Joakim Noah, C tier, not great at this stage. Zebo is fine. B tier, though, is as high as I can go. He is fine, though. T. Ross, D tier. I don't know. Like, T. Ross might be going higher. It's hard for me, though, because I haven't used TROS, so it's hard, really, for me to know exactly where the card should go. Jimmy Buckets is extremely good. He's a hard guy to rank, though, because is he more in the A tier or S tier level? I'm going to go A tier, but I think you could, I'm actually going to go S tier with Jimmy. I think he does enough. He has good height, has a good release, has good 6. I'm throwing him at S tier. I think he's better than Scotty. I think he's better than Shay and MJ. He is going S tier. Larry Marketing, another guy I'm extremely high on. I think at the small forward position, he's the best guy we got here. I'm throwing him at S tier. And again, I've played with Larry Marketing, and when I've used him, he has just been so good. When I played it, or not even when I've used him, but when I've played against him, he has been so good against me. So I'm throwing him at S tier. Has a good release, plays solid defense. I think it's tough to be super negative about the card. Big Z up next, incredibly good. If you don't have him at S tier, you don't know ball. Big Z is so good on this game. Can play obviously that power forward position, which helps him out quite a bit as well. Easy S tier for Big Z. I mean, release to his player, model player build to the defense. You're gonna like what you're getting out of Big Z. Dominique Wilkins, he gets a lot of slander. He's not that bad, but he's not good. I'll just throw him at B tier. He's not that bad, though. Allen Houston, I honestly don't know. I'm gonna throw him at C tier, but again, I really don't know. Jalen Green, not great, D tier. Yalen, a guy that splits the community. Some people love him, some people hate him. I think at the end of the day, you gotta at least respect him. I am gonna throw him at A tier though, because I think Larry Markkinen's better than him. A lot of people are gonna disagree, but I think Larry Markkinen is a better card than Yalen. So Ye's gonna go at A tier, Larry's going at S tier. I know a lot of people that like Yalen aren't gonna be happy with me, but at some stage, you gotta do what you got to do. Alonzo Mourning, S tier. I don't care. I think Alonzo Mourning is better than Yalen. He is S tier. Every time I play against Alonzo, he's incredible. 6'10", great player, model player build. He's going at S tier. I'm sorry for everybody that disagrees, but that's how much I like Alonzo Mourning. Am I gassing him? Maybe, but I do definitely like the card. Next up, Jay Rich. He's fine. He's going to go B tier. He's just fine. He's a fine point guard in the game. Dale Ellis, not good. D tier. Austin Reeves, not good. D tier. A lot of these cards, I'm just not going to guess. Jamal Murray, F tier. I'm sorry. Gallinari, honestly, I don't know enough about him, to be honest with you guys. I think he's probably fine. C tier, B tier for him. Zubac's, not great. C tier. Bobby Jones, not the worst card. Definitely not the best card. I'm going to go B tier. I don't think he's bad, though. Like, I think, especially for his value, he's somewhat usable on the floor. So, again, can't really hate on Bobby Jones. Don't think the card's perfect, but I do think he is a B tier caliber player. Thurl Bailey up next, incredibly good. He's only A tier, though. He's not S tier. Thurl Bailey's good, though. He's not as good as Larry Marketing, though, and that needs to be clear. Thurl Bailey's solid enough to go in that A tier, though. If you don't think Thurl Bailey's A tier, I just think you're wrong. I hate to break it to you. Thurl Bailey is an A tier card. If you want to gas him to S tier, you don't know ball. Last but certainly not least, Chris Mullin. He's actually not bad. I'm going to go B tier. He's actually not bad. Like, if you break down Chris Mullin, he can knock down shots. He plays decent defense. B tier is the right tier. Anything higher than that, I think you're wrong, but I do think he ultimately does deserve that B tier. That's going to wrap it up for us ranking each and every one of these top 100 overalls in the game. I basically did rank, some of my favorite cards. Obviously, you can almost make a lineup. You can make a lineup, I think, with that top team. So you guys can ultimately let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments. Who is I too high on? Who is I too low on? Is there anybody I left off the list? Because I'm sure there probably was. That should have been included. Let me know. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.